Hi guys, welcome to another video. Gucci is now accepting apecoin via BitPay. This is a very big news. We're seeing adoption from institutions every single day now. Blockrock, one of the biggest investment companies in the world, is now partnering with Coinbase to offer Bitcoin to institutions. So institutions are everywhere in the headlines. As usual, Solana got hacked again. This time, maybe things are different because from the address information they have gathered, it looks like all these addresses were part of Slope for some time, and that could be the reason that these addresses were affected. While Solana is claiming their blockchain is clean, there's no issues there, and they're gonna solve it very soon. Nomad Bridge got hacked for $190 million. The white hat hackers have already recovered about 20 million, but there's a long way to go here. So hacking, institutional adoption, a lot of stuff like that is happening in this bear market. Let's get into our charts. Things are looking very interesting in the alt season. Let's get into it. So let's start with our alt month index. Alt month index is looking very good right now. We have had a reversal from that outside we saw 2-3 days ago, and this reversal is looking very good. We're back at 69. We have to get into that 75 levels, getting in there really close. If we get into the alt season index, the overall, then if we look at that is at 49. We can see the reversal here, which is very healthy. So we might be in for interesting August. Let's get into our DXY chart on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours in DXY, we've seen this support bounce from these levels, and now we had a quick rejection from 106, and now we are in a similar pattern, but we gotta wait out and see whether we're gonna make a lower low or a higher low. Just have to wait out for that. Not exactly sure right now. USDT's dominance is looking really good. This is the signal that gives me confirmation to what we're seeing in the alt index, because this is regularly creating lower highs and lower lows. So the price structure itself suggests that we might be in for a big treat in this August. The second indicator I had been watching closely is others dominance. Others dominance could also be known as altcoins dominance. So if we look into this is acting really well, especially on the daily time frames. We were pretty sideways for a very long time, and now we are finally trying to have a test of this yellow line. This is our resistance line at the moment, around 13.63. Obviously, if we get above this in this range, or at least 15%, that would be just amazing. All the odds are going to be bumping, and I'm sure everybody will be very happy. Let's get into the Bitcoin's 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, we are now building support around our previous resistance. Looking very good. Don't really see any divergence right now. Overall looks very good. We are also taking support from the lower BB, which was around $22,235. Our upper BB is around $24,504. So overall, we are still in that rising channel. Not much difference in the price action, just been creating those higher highs, higher lows. Overall, it looks okay, but for me, something that I'd been noticing on the daily time frames, we're still in a bearish peanut flag. We need to break out from this bearish peanut flag, because every rising channel is a bearish sign. So we are in this rising channel where we are continuously trying to rise, but failing to go above higher into these ranges, which was somewhat a distribution zone for the whales, and this is our accumulation zone. So we want to have a clear breakout, reach into bearish worst case scenario, which is around 28,000. But obviously nothing goes up in a straight line, so we have to wait out, create those higher highs and higher lows. Let's get into the Ethereum's chart. Ethereum's merge is now activated. I was part of the Discord yesterday, so I was looking out for what exactly is happening there. Let's see how it all goes about. Next stop is going to be September 19th, the big day. The merge will be announced or not. We're going to find out with this last final update. So if we look into the price structure here, looking very good. We are facing some kind of resistance from the 50 MA right now, but overall we are retesting this resistance zone. Probably if we do break above this, we could successfully turn this into a very strong support. We are taking support from our lower BB right now, which is around $1,553. Upper BB is around $1,779. We've been waiting for that $1,800 target for some time now. most of you guys have taken your profits on that trade, so hopefully it's not gonna really affect you, and this lower high might just bring us in a good place. It does look like kind of a small double bottom here, but obviously it's in a higher low. We can't really validate into a double bottom because it has to have a similar price structure at the bottom. It does look okay. Maybe we can consider some kind of a bearish divergence, because if we look at this point was slightly higher, but it's not a large bearish divergence for us to get very bearish right now. Options expiries today, so definitely that's going to come into play as well. If we get into the daily chart here is not drawing any kind of bearish peanut flag, which is a good sign for now. We've had a retest of our critical level. Now we're trying to have a retest of this worst case scenario, which was around $1,663. We had very strong bearish divergence on the daily that had already played out. We've had a pullback, but you never know, there could be a larger pullback, and the merge is already active now. The last final test is happening, so let's see. Probably we see some consolidation in this space, or we see an upside. This is very hard to tell because you're having an on-chain update, so just gotta wait out and see how it really plays out. Let's look into mana. I want to share with you guys an altcoin in every video, so we are prepared for the alt season. We've already discussed Sandbox, Matic, AVAX, Solana. So we've already shared a few of them. Obviously, in the next coming videos, I'm going to be sharing more with you guys. So the bottom, what I tried to predict for mana was somewhere in this region. Did it really well, really happy about that. Had a quick upside. Then we were still consolidating in this phase. Not much action was going about. Volume is certainly lacking. Volume is not really nice, so we would like to see some big volume coming into mana. To expect some kind of big upside to be coming here. The good part here is we are taking support from our 50 MA on the daily time frames, which is a very good healthy sign. Let's look into cattle, because that is one of my favorite indicators to look at. Let's close the moving averages. So we look into this one. We are still in that zone. We are trading right about just in the center. We want to see a big upside to about $1.20. That would be a good upside. And then obviously on a higher time frames, with time we can get into $1.50. So this could be a good upside here in the next few weeks or days, depending how the alt season acts. If we look into the bottom here, if we have any kind of pullbacks here, then we could hit back into the ranges of 71 cents, 88 cents, 92 cents. So let's see how exactly this is going to play out in the next weeks and days. So I've given you and shared with you guys both the scenarios, so you are prepared how you want to go about your trading setup. Finally, let's look into the Gate.io's big data. So if we get into big data, we are on 31 fear levels in greed and fear index. Yesterday we were at 30, so not much difference. Just been in this range. Past few weeks we were just trading around 8, 9, 10, 12, and now we're beginning to trade in a similar range, just in the 30, 28, 34 in these levels. If we look at long and short ratio global data, block trades pretty even Stevens. 1 hour on the block trades, about 57.3% people are in short positions, makes it slightly bearish. We look at the funding rate for BTC and ETH is positive, slightly higher for BTC. Market sentiment for both of them is neutral, which is a very good sign. So we've seen institutional adoptions all across. We're seeing Tiffany and Co. We've seen Gucci. We are seeing all these big companies like investment companies like Blackrock trying to partner with crypto exchanges. A lot of stuff is happening in the crypto space. Though the charts don't really represent those upsides or downsides, it's been consolidating in the sideways direction for some time. But really, if you look at it from outside, things are looking very bullish. The next bull run is gonna be very exciting. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be back in here soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.